Looking couple or what? Yeah, it's Kelly's fault. I'm off to a really bad start. When I think about the importance of this day to Kip, I get a little overwhelmed out of all the great friends he had in his life that he asked me to be his best man. I think that's a really special honor.
Don't go away. I love you.
I wanted to thank you, Kip. And when I think about everything you mean to me in my life, I think this is the ideal opportunity to tell you that I love you. Alright, I'm going to have to read a little. I first met Kip 8.5 years ago. And I have to admit that my earliest memory of Kip is not the most pleasant. I had just gotten a job at Partners Healthcare, and I was hired as a consultant, so I was supposed to be the expert. And I walk into the training room, and there's Kip in deep concentration, hard at work, using all his tools with such skill that I got a little intimidated. I thought Partners might have made a mistake in hiring me. I mean, there he was on the floor with all his different color markers and his scissors and his construction paper. And I thought, I will never be able to use a glue stick with such expertise. But Kip didn't let me get discouraged. He assured me that he would share his tricks with me, and he promised we would get through it together. And when we finished our little arts and crafts task, they started letting us play with the computers, and we've been working together ever since. I consider myself very lucky because unlike most of the people in this room, I actually get to see Kip almost every single day. We work in the same building together. In fact, we sit right next to each other. But Kip and I's friendship goes way beyond just working together. We've beaten the odds on the Vegas Strip. We've bared our souls at the Cliffs of Moher. We've caught some beads on Bourbon Street. We've stood on top of the Eiffel Tower. We've downed shots of tequila in Mexico. And we followed our favorite band to Key West. In fact, Kip and I have become so close, we even share the same hairdresser. And talk about trust and loyalty in a fella. When I got my pilot's license, Kip eagerly volunteered to be my first passenger. That's a friend. But don't get the wrong idea. Kip's not just there for the good times. When Kip's your friend, he's your friend all the way, 100%. Good times and bad, ups and downs. In fact, I remember one time I was a little down in the dumps, and I think Kip was worried about me. He didn't want me sitting home alone, thinking about things and getting depressed. So he took me out. 34 consecutive nights in a row. Another great thing about Kip is how he's always been eager to try something new. Whether you're talking about going to Outward Bound as a teenager, or building his massive music collection, or learning to play guitar, or taking up mountain biking, or kayaking, or even gave cross-dressing a shot at one of his boss's Christmas parties. He's never shied away from a challenge or hesitated to attempt a new hobby. Cross-dressing? We have pictures. But while Kip has always been one of the happiest, most upbeat, and optimistic people I know, through all those years of travel and various pastimes, he always seemed a bit restless, unsettled, searching for something. And then he met Val. Val didn't try to reel him in or settle him down. Rather, she filled the void by encouraging him, actively participating with him, becoming a true partner to share and enhance his experiences. Val added a whole new dimension to Kip's life. It didn't take long to realize that along with her beauty came a charming personality, a great sense of humor, and a huge heart. She put herself in harm's way to go perform surgery in Haiti, Or she could bake you the most delicious 7-layer cake bars. Or if you weren't careful, she could kick your butt in a snowball fight. Oh, and Val actually settled, put to rest, the biggest, most heated fight that Kip and I ever had. We no longer have to debate whether the Gap or Express has more fashionable clothes. We now know that it's Ann Taylor, hands down. I can honestly say that since their engagement, I've seen their overall level of happiness significantly increase, and they've been having more fun than ever. Getting married just seemed to come very natural to them. When people would tease them with typical questions like, are you nervous? Ready to give up being single? Once you're married, it's forever. They always responded with an enthusiastic, can't wait, looking forward to it, think it'll be fun. And when Kip would hand it over his check to the city clerk to pay for the marriage license, he proudly told them it was the best $35 he ever spent. They really seem made for each other. I've never seen a couple that's been together so long still be able to flirt with such intensity. They express their feelings for each other openly and without self-consciousness. It's not rare to see Kip and Val off on their own making goo-goo eyes at each other, and I think it's beautiful. I've heard once that a successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. Well, I think I've seen Kip and Val fall in love with each other over and over again, and I'll bet most of you have seen it too. I've always wanted the best for Kip, and today, I think he got it.
Val's breaking up.
So please, if you would join me in raising your glasses. May they never stop falling in love with each other. And may their lives be blessed with health, wealth, and happiness for many, many years to come. To the newlyweds, Kip and Val Thurney. Cheers!
That's supposed to...
Thank you very much, Miss Chopper. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would please be seated.